the channel, everyone. It's your boy, the Franchise Guy, coming at you again with a brand new episode of our Philadelphia Phillies franchise mode. We're in episode number 35 of this series so far, and apologize about missing the episode on Wednesday. Like I brought up on Tuesday, I just switched up my jobs, so working nights, it just was not able to do an upload on Wednesday, so I do apologize about that. But we do have Yadier Alvarez right now. He's the 6'3" righty. He came over from the Dodgers. He used to be a top prospect in the Dodgers organization. He kind of fell off a couple years ago. He's 25 though, making his major league debut, and his first batter will be a single to right fielder right there. So Alvarez, not a punch out. The dude does have some gas on him, but that's going to be it for that first inning. Marcus Stroman, the big acquisition from the Mets last season, I guess now 2 seasons ago, came over in the midseason trade. Really weird season for that Mets 2 seasons ago in 2019, where they traded away Jared Kelenic for Edwin Diaz and Cano, and what a weird season it was. But Andrew McCutchen right here, doing what Andrew McCutchen does in the last year of his 3-year deal. Gets himself another leadoff home run right there. His 17th long ball on the season. Yeah, 17 long balls for Andrew McCutchen. The guy's like 34 years old right now, 35 years old. He's up there in age right now, and we're in this very weird spot right now of, do we bring him back? You see how good Andrew McCutchen is for this team so far. You saw what we did last year. You saw what he's doing this year. But we have a bunch of young players in the system. We have Mickey Moniak, the 22-year-old. If Moniak was about 20, 21, I'd say bring McCutchen back for another season and let Moniak develop for another year. But no. But now, here we go. A couple batters later, we have JT Realmuto, and JT sending that one to right field right there. That's going to be a home run, his 13th on the season. Gotta think, hey, how does McCutchen have 4 more bombs than JT? What crazy world are we in right now? But 367 feet, 101 off the bat. That is a big fly home run. The Mets manager, not named Carlos Beltran, is beside himself right now. We're 10 pitches in, we've given up 2 home runs, and here we go, replay of that JT home run. JT just sends that opposite field right there, and right field thought he had a play on it, and he just ran out of room as that one just kept trailing into right. Now, top of the second, Pete Alonso gonna give you issued the walk right here. Alvarez, tries to pitch around Alonso, who does set the rookie record. 4 home runs, but Pete, I don't know, 263 is not that same Pete Alonso from 2019. Conforto up now, and Conforto's going to go down to be the punch out right there. That's going to be Yadier Alvarez's first major league strikeout right there. You love seeing stuff like that happen for the young 25-year-old. But top of the second, and Alvarez punched out another batter right there. His second punch out of the game for the second out of the inning. And now Wilson Ramos. And Ramos, with all 0 of his speed, will slowly get the first base right there. Throw goes to third. Runner does not advance. But on to the bottom of the second, Adam Hazley. Going to poke this one underneath the glove of the diving second baseman right there. So Hazley does find himself on first to lead off the inning. Now Scotty K comes up, and Scotty K is going to single up the middle right there. So back-to-back singles for the Phillies. 2 men on now with no one out for Bryson Stott. And Stott's going to draw a walk to load the bases up. Mets manager coming out here now. I mean, Stroman struggling so far, just about 40 pitches in. And I'm pretty sure they already have the bullpen working. He's looking at the scoreboard. He's looking at the inning count. Says, Marcus, get him out, please. We can't have you being pulled in the second inning. But Yadier Alvarez comes up, and Alvarez sends that one to center field. It's going to drop right there. A run comes in. That is not what Marcus Stroman needed right there. They're going to credit that a base hit right there for Yadier, as Alvarez now has the first hit and his first RBI. Now with it out in the inning, Bryce Harper sends that one to right, and that one will clear the wall. A grand slam for Bryce Harper, his 22nd home run on the season. 357 feet, 97.6 off the bat, and Bryce Harper is having himself yet another year. Now, next will be JT, but hey, we're still dealing about Harper right now. Look at this big fly grand slam right here. 5 runs have now crossed the plate this inning, and Marcus Stroman, I mean, this guy comes like Dave Fizdale. That's his name, right? Dave Fizdale, former Knicks head coach. Yeah, that guy. That's what this Mets manager looks like. I mean, that's what he's doing now. He's managing the Mets right now in 2021. But he comes out, pulls Marcus. Marcus not through with himself, going an inning and a third. And in will come Michael Wacha, the former St. Louis Cardinals. Remember Michael Wacha, made his major league debut, and the Cardinals are going to the postseason. Wacha was doing really, really well. I had a box of Topps Chrome from that year, and I pulled a gold Wacha to 50, and I sold it. But I sold it like a month too late when Wacha was really good, and it was right when he got the postseason loss. So that's when his stuff started going down opposed to where it was when he was doing really good, when he was like 4-0 with like a absurdly low ERA. If I'm remembering this correctly, I could be remembering this super wrong, by the way, right now. But Rhys Hoskins is going to take Michael Wacha deep, though, his 16th bomb on the season. So we have JT with 13, Harper with 22, Hoskins with 16, and Andrew McCutchen with 17 home runs on the season. This Phillies team is definitely hitting the ball very well this year. Definitely not any juice balls or anything. But in the top of the third, Yadier will get himself a 1-2-3 inning. And now on to the bottom of the third, Scotty K leading off the inning, and Scotty gonna get that one down to that left field corner. He's gonna kick out, friendly bounce to the left fielder though, only a double for Kingery to lead off the third inning. His 13th double on the year. Now Alvarez up again, and Yadier Alvarez gonna go down via the punch out right there. Wacha gets him on the inside pitch. Now bottom 3, and guess what? Andrew McCutchen's gonna draw himself a walk right there. Dave Fizdale not looking super pumped right there at that call. Wacha also not impressed with his pitch selection right there. Now top of the fourth, 3-2 count to McNeil, and Jeff McNeil, the squirrel, goes down via the punch out, and Alvarez so far has been dominating this Mets lineup. 2-2 count now to Pete Alonso, and Alonso gonna get himself a base hit to left field. McCutchen gets it in quickly, but hey, it's alright. Alvarez is doing well so far as Conforto goes down via the punch out right here, as Yadier Alvarez has now 4 punch outs in the game. Bottom 4 for Hoskins with an out in the inning, and Hoskins sends that one deep to left field. Hoskins did not miss that one at all. Perfect home run to left. 17th bomb on the season, as Hoskins is now tied Andrew McCutchen with 17 home runs on the year, as he is just trying to make his All-Star debut. Has he made an All-Star? Did he make the All-Star game last year with us? I don't know. If not, he's pushing to be an All-Star. He's up there and votes for the All-Star game, but I think he's not going to make it just because his average isn't always the greatest in the sim. Kind of struggles average-wise, but to me, he's an All-Star. And now Alec Baum comes up, and Baum gonna get that one over the head of left field. It's gonna bounce off the wall, plays it off a couple hops, but Baum will slide into second base safely. And now Adam Hazley up, and Hazley gonna get that one down the right field line. Goes in the corner. Baum will score easily from second. Hazley will get into second base standing. And now will come Justin Wilson as Michael Wacha's day is done. And the Mets are now in damage control mode in their bullpen. 37 games for Wilson. He is 1-0 in 6 holds, 2.23 ERA, 36 punch-outs, 21 walks, and he's having a pretty decent season for himself. Can't complain. As he gets Scotty Kingery to swing and a miss right there for the second out of the inning. And now we get a pinch hitter for Justin Wilson now. Wilson's day will be done. So Mets going to that bullpen rather quickly now. Have already used now going on to their third bullpen arm. But Dom Smith, the pinch hitter, comes up and he's going to rope one into the corner. Smith, not the fastest, but does have some speed to get into second base sliding. But that's going to be a 2-out double. Paul Sewald will come in to relieve Dom Smith in 38 games. He's 2-1 with 7 holds, 36 innings pitched, a 6.75 ERA, 39 punch-outs to 19 walks. And Bryce Harper will go down via the punch-out. So a 1-2-3 inning for Paul Sewald as he has held the Phillies in check for the first time, it seems like, all night. Top 6, Mets still scoreless, 2-1 count right here, and that's going to be a single up the middle. Hazley with his diamond defense. I just want you to know he naturally grew diamond defense. I did not do that to him. And top of the 6th right here, still with an out now, and a walk issued to Pete Alonso. Conforto up now, and Conforto goes down again via the punch out. So 2 outs now with 2 men on. Alvarez has 5 strikeouts through 6. Bottom 6 now for JT, and JT gets all of this one. Paul Sewald stays in another inning, and he will regret that one right there. That's going to be his 14th home run of the season, 417 feet, 113 off the bat. Hashtag resign JT, please. As that's going to be a solo shot in the inning right there. Gives that Phillies team a 12-0 lead. You know, JT, for us at least, signed a very big long-term extension right now. He's making $32 million, a front-loaded contract, making $32 million this year, and he so far is earning every penny of that. Bottom 6 for Hoskins, and Hoskins gonna get himself a dribbler to left field right there, and Hoskins being pretty slow with that 30 speed, gonna hold up at first base. Now Adam Hazley with a 3-2 count, and Hazley connects with this one, sends that one deep to right, and a second deck home run for our center fielder. Of everyone on this team, I think I've hit more second deck no doubt bombs to right field here at Citizens Bank Park with Adam Hazley. I don't think I've hit any more than with him. Hazley, I don't know, he's not a power hitter. I don't know, he's maybe like a 15 home run guy at most, maybe 20 if he has a really good season. But Adam Hazley is just crushing it right now. You absolutely love to see that right now. Hazley just getting in on the home run parade as he hit that one 105 feet. Now, Jeurys Familia comes in. Familia in 37 games is 1-5 with a 35.2 innings pitched, 7.07 ERA, 37 punch-outs, 23 walks. So Familia, not the Familia of old that used to come in and be a dominant bullpen arm, but comes in and instantly decides to walk Scott Kingery. So 1 man on with 1 out as Familia needs to try and find a way to limit this Phillies offense from scoring any more runs this game, as they're already up 14-0. Now Bryson Stott right here, and Stott gonna get himself a single right. Kingery tries to go to 3 and will be gunned out trying to advance on the Conforto throw. Now bottom 6, Alvarez comes up, and Alvarez deposits that one in the left field right there. So not even the pitcher will go down easily for this Mets team. Top 7 now in the inning, and Cano gonna flare this one into left center field right there. It's gonna get the gap between McCutchen and Hazley. McCutchen will play it in that left center corner, gets it into the cutoff man as Cano has himself a double. 2 outs now from Ed Rosario, and Rosario gets a single to right field. Harper comes up gunning. JT now fires the second, and Ahmed Rosario tried to advance the second, gets gunned out. Alvarez gets bailed out of the inning. Bottom 7, here we go again. Right center that one goes, and that one's going to one-shot off the wall right there. Harper gets into second base sliding right there with a double, his 16th on the season, as yet another Mets bullpen arm comes in. Seth Lugo, the lefty, comes in now to face the back-to-back graves of JT and Rhys Hoskins. But Lugo in 22 games is 0-1, 17 for 22 in saves, a 6.88 ERA. Not my greatest choice right there, but JT sends that one to left field. A poor throw, the cutoff man. That one has to be picked up by Wilson Ramos, the pitcher's mound, as JT has himself a double. Still no one out, bottom 7 still, and Hoskins try to take for the ball right there. Gonna get punched out by Lugo. Now Alec Baum, another righty, comes in, and that will be the ball 4 right there that Hoskins was looking for. So Baum on first, JT on second. One out now for Hazley, and Hazley showing he can hit against lefties and righties. Gonna get himself a 1-out single. But with 2 men on now and 1 out, we cannot get anything moving on, as Jose Leclerc, now who has struggled since coming here to Philly, comes in now. And he's gonna get a punch out right here. So, good start of the inning, but Jeff McNeil gets the better of Jose Leclerc right there. Line drive home run, his 9th on the season. 360 feet, 101.8 off the bat. Dave Fitzdale right there. Super pumped right there that finally the Mets are on the board. Unfortunately for the Phillies, the shutout is over, as Leclerc just comes in and he gets strikeouts, he gives up home runs, he's just not consistent enough. Really, I don't know what the problem with Jose Leclerc is. Just not consistent enough at all. But he does strike out the side though after giving up the home run. Bottom 8 though, Bryson Stott connects with that one, sends that one deep to right, and that one will be off the play ball sign right there. So trading home runs right there. Bryson Stott's first major league home run. Struggled since being called up to the majors, but we're going to give the young kid some time right here. Not like Roman Quinn was doing any better. Not like we had any other options for the shortstop position. So Bryson Stott, just let the kid play. He's 23. Just give him some opportunity to actually play the game of baseball. Get adjusted to the big leagues. And just like Alec Baum, who struggled last season, he'll come around. He'll come around to it, and he will probably have a big second, third season. But cold shoulder right there. Everyone, Yadier Alvarez unfazed still, but everyone over here, all the position players at least, celebrating around Stott. And now Jose Leclerc's day will be done, as Daniel Palka will come in to pinch hit. Palka, big lefty pinch hitter, can't hit much contact wise, but if he connects, he homers pretty hard. But he usually jumps off a rare walk right there. Usually it's a walk, a strikeout, or a home run. Don't think I've ever gotten anything besides those 3 outcomes with Daniel Palka. But now Andrew McCutchen will be due up though with no one out. And McCutchen goes down via the punch out. A low call right there on that strike. Second strikeout of the game for Lugo. And now Harper goes down via the punch out. So Lugo getting better of the lefty, but he somehow couldn't get out Daniel Palka. And now JT goes down via the punch out right there. So striking out the side is Seth Lugo after giving up that home run to Bryson Stott. And in will come Seranthony Dominguez, who has turned his season around more or less. At one point had an ERA over 5, just like Leclerc. But now a sub-4 ERA, I think it was sub-3.5 too. But we'll get the first strikeout of the game right there for his at-bat. It's going to be Conforto, right? Is that 28 was? Wilson Ramos now, 2-2 count, and Ramos goes down via the punch-out. So back-to-back punches out for Seranthony Dominguez, who did sign a long-term contract with the Phillies during the past offseason. And now 1-2 count to Robbie Cano, don't you know? And Cano lifts that one to center field, but Adam Hazley will get under it for the final out of the inning. The Phillies end up holding on to this victory at 17-1. Dominguez comes in, closes the door, 1-2-3 inning for the Phillies, as they are slowly marching their way to first place. They're not quite first place yet. They're second place in the division right now. And Yadier Alvarez looking like he can go forward and be a stop, just to be a, at least for this season, be a fill-in for that 5th rotation spot, as we have not had a single pitcher be able to stick there and to be of any use to this team. But JT, player of the game right there, 3 for 5, 2 home runs, and a double. If you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure you guys hit that like button. Liking does help the YouTube algorithm share our videos, so the more people like it, the more YouTube shares the videos, the more people actually view our videos. It's a very repetitious cycle right there. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do upload daily content. Usually I don't miss days. We did miss the past 2 days due to me switching jobs, and I know I'm going to say that a lot over this next couple weeks as I figure out how to do YouTube full-time and do a full-time job. But if you guys, like this series, check out my series. I don't know. I can't make do whatever. See you next time, I guess. I don't know.